Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. My phone number is 864-236-1680, or you can email me at dyslexicgeniushurt@gmail.com. What I'm going to talk about is a prime example of not polishing bearings after a rebuild. I got a motor in, he says it doesn't run right. I said, okay, let me look at it. And I'm going to show you what the problem is right here. My angel will focus in. You see these wear marks right here? These lines right here? This fits into the casting. And down here, we have wear marks, and more wear marks. And on camera, if you can see, I have a slight line right here. And between here and here is where the spindle shaft fits into the casting. And they didn't polish this out or these running surfaces out on a rebuild, which makes them run about. And the other thing I've talked about, like on a 4-spring 14 motor, you need to grease in here and grease this shaft before you install them. And you need a flex hone. Here's my illustrious flex hone. You need a flex hone. You can see in here, I have wear marks in here in the center right here. The darker area is a wear mark. And then this one shows wear. And back here, this one shows wear. And the reason you crank the phonograph up and it runs down and we still have a lot of tension on the spring is because we didn't polish out the running bearings on the phonograph. And you need to do this on a rebuild. This is a prime example of this. And not greasing where you need to grease. You can use your drill. And you can check that shaft in there. And you'll take some 320 and you have to get rid of this roughness because the shaft has rough marks on it from not being oiled, and the bearing that it fits into has rough marks from not being oiled. So we need to smooth those two out so there's not drag on the springs and it runs more smoothly. And all you need to do is check them in. Hope I got this one tight. And you see here, we have these wear marks. Now I'm going to show you, when I spin it, you see that line right here? I have a line here. That's an indentation, so we need to get rid of that. You're not taking that much off. You're just smoothing the bearing out. I use 600 grit sandpaper. And you can see here, where I have these lines, I feel this smoothness. Then what you're going to do, is you're going to take the flex hone, the same size as that shaft. You have to measure those with a vernier caliper. I'm going to take this one. And now it's getting smoother. In the back here at the edge, you can see a little indentation on this. That's why when I talk about phonograph rebuilding, I said, watch. 1, 2, 3, and it fires up. A lot of people go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep cranking. They want to play a record. Then they put their hand on the turntable and they go, whoop, there she goes. Let's play a record. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's crank it up, hit the brake off, and it should fire right up on you. And this is a prime example of that. It also includes polishing out the spindle shaft and getting rid of this roughness. That roughness is like sandpaper in there without oil, you know? And this is my tip for the day.